How's it going, dudes? Welcome back to another Blender kind of video. But today, instead of doing, I'm gonna do a little bit of Blender, but unlike I promised yesterday, we won't be going through all of the rest of the donut tutorial, unfortunately, because I want to check out some of this Metahuman stuff. And as you can see, we got like a mix of me and Keanu Reeves or some shit right there. So it's like a small. I wanted to fuck around with a few things, get the hair and the beard right, which I really like the fact that you can like. So one thing you can do on here is mustache, and you can get a mustache going and then get a separate beard, you know what I mean? So I mean, like, you can get them like attached or whatever, so it's like the same shit or whatever. But with my beard, it doesn't like it cuts off right here, kind of, or well, ooh, whatever. But it like cuts off right here and it doesn't connect to my mustache, which is kind of ass. I don't know, I'd rather have my mustache connect to my face, but you know what, it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm happy with what I got. At least I can grow a beard, right? Before I start up some of this, I'll explain what I've done so far and what I'm planning on doing, which is obviously make myself, because why not, right? I mean, we could also try to fuck up the character as much as possible, but I'll probably do that later. Ugh, beard hair, gross. Yeah, and then after this, I'm gonna do some donut blender stuff. I'm actually gonna turn this down a little bit. I feel like this is a little too loud. All right, that sounds all right. We got me, kind of. It's like a better looking version of me, kind of. It's a little laggy because it is on a browser, and it looks kind of meh because, you know, computers, whatever. But essentially, what you do in the beginning is you pick a random character. Like, I picked this guy because I mean, he doesn't look anything like me, but he's the closest compared to, like, all of these other dudes. And, like, these guys, bro, it's crazy, man. Like, the Epic Games, bro, Unreal, all that shit, dude, they have this down to a T, dude. This shit is, like, insane. This is the Metahumans plugin for Unreal 5. You can also take the characters from here and put them into Blender, so they have like you can like put your own animations on them and stuff. I think you can like, oh, there's a bunch of different things that you can do. Yo, what's up, Kaffa? How you doing? We're fucking around with Metahumans today, and doing some donut creation later on Blender, because I'm doing game design shit now. Woo! I don't know. I've had like this need to do game design shit, and I feel like now is a pretty good time to do it. I don't know. It seems to come every 2 years. It's like 4 years ago I just started I started doing like Blender shit. Did the first donut tutorial ever, and then I tried to make a horror game, didn't end up working, whatever. And then I kind of just like, I was using a laptop at the time, so like it was kind of hard to do really anything. But I mean, you could do basic shit, but like other than that, if you were trying to make like a model like this on a laptop, bro, your shit would explode. It would be not good. I miss the stream avatars. Oh yeah, actually I could do that. Hold up. I forgot about that. They should load up here in a second. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have it on. Oh yeah, no, it should be on. It'll come up in a second. Click into this. They'll be walking down below a little bit here soon. But yeah, 4 years ago, got into doing game design shit. Did that for a little bit, and then it kind of just went off a little bit. I didn't really want to do it anymore because my computer was dog shit. And then I did more YouTube stuff and blah 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 blah. I got my setup and all that. And then 2 years ago, I did some stuff in Blender and Unity. I learned how to do, actually I did learn how to do some Unity shit back 4 years ago. But yeah, I relearned some things for that 2 years ago. Had to relearn Blender and did the second tutorial for what's it called? The donut shit. And now here we are today after I made a bunch of weird shit back then. I'll show you some of my projects that I kind of abandoned a little bit that I might come back to eventually. But first we're gonna look into this, and I'm now doing the third donut tutorial, and our donut is looking great. I've been making inscription IRL. Got done with the card print. Oh, that's sick, dude. What? Now I'm waiting for a 3D printer for the rest. How? What do you need to 3D print first of all? Like the little characters and like maybe a board, right? And then also, how do you make cards? Because I was really thinking about that. You know, there's like these. There's. I don't know if I can actually. I found it in here. And it was like this is what I searched, and I found like a thing. My buddy might be getting me Japanese Pokemon Go cards here soon. And that would be really sick. And I think it was in this. And there was like a random one, but they were like customized. It was like a customized card, and it had a baddie on it, and I was like, "Ooh, that's sick!" And I low-key want to get it. But yeah, whatever. Got so much sunburns it hurts. Oh my god, dude. I can relate. I mean, I don't have any now, but I'm ginger and I'm somewhat pale. So me and the sun does not go hand in hand. 43 degrees Celsius. Okay, hold up. I gotta do a thing really quick. Let's get rid of this. Celsius to F, I guess, whatever. Okay, 43. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, that's hot. Holy fuck, dude. Usually it's like, here, what if I do like, usually it's this much for us, between 80 and 90 degrees, and it's fucking 90. It's just like, ugh, you don't want to be outside or anything. I went to the gym and it was like 95 degrees or some shit. And like Planet Fitness, bro, they do not air that fucking place out good enough, dude. They do not. And I was like gonna have a heat stroke in the fucking gym, dude. It was so bad. I could barely finish my workout. It was so bad. But yeah, we got our human. I was thinking before I go, I wanted, oh god, it's so laggy. I need to get a better computer for specifically shit like this. How do I? Oh, I don't have the middle mouse. Okay. Get right click. But I want to dress him up. Oh, wow. Okay, they've got so many options. Wait, details? What the fuck? What does this look like? Man, these are some pretty mid shirts, not gonna lie. Okay, let's take what I'm wearing. Okay, I mean, this is completely different, but oh wait, primary fabric. What the fuck? Oh, I see. Cats. No way. I have a pair of shorts, swim trunks that have a bunch of cats on it, and it's great. Dude, whoever wears stripes, man. Ugh. I'm just kidding. Anyone can use what they want, but I don't really care for stripes. Bro, wait, hold up. Let's go to this. Oh, that's kind of alright. I mean, I've got some shirts that are like this, but like primary colors. Okay, so this one, actually no. What about this? Let's check this. I'm pretty sure my shirt is more of, this should be like, what color was it before? Shit, I don't know. You know what? We're gonna go with that kind of white. Then we're gonna take this and we're gonna make it. That kind of looks. Yeah, let's. Oh shit. Make it like a dark red. And then we're gonna take this. I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. We could do this. Make it like gray. Ah, there we go. That's pretty good. That looks similar to my flannel. It's just I wish it was unbuttoned. I don't know if you can do that. Horizontal shift. What does that mean? Oh, it's the pattern. All right. Okay. Cool. Cool. That doesn't really matter. Scale. Oh. Wow. Nice shirt. It looks like an ugly sweater like this. I don't even remember what it was at. Damn, that kind of sucks. Let's go. That looks pretty alright. That looks pretty similar. Secondary color. What's this? Oh. Oh, shit. What was it at? Uh-oh. I'm gonna keep it at black. I think black looks sick. Okay, bottoms. We need these. Ah. Yeah, these are probably the closest. This needs to be like... Fuck. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. Ah, no. Dude, that's so bad. Wait, what color is it? Bored to entertain cinematic universe? Yes, dude. I'll make all of my homies in this. I feel like that'd be really creepy. It's like, hey, yo, look, I made you. It's like, huh? Actually, I would think that's cool. Like, if someone like came up to me and was like, yo, I made you in this like game engine, you're in a game now, I'd be so happy, dude. That'd be so sick. But like, I don't know what other people would think about something like that. I don't know, man. Bro, okay, hold up. Joggers. Let's just go with that first. Okay, we need something like reference images. They're always good. Something like this. What color is this? I wish I could like get a dropper thing. Okay, it needs to be a little more like that. That's pretty similar. I think that's the best we're gonna get for now. Look at that. I wish it wasn't tucked though. That's kind of stupid. If I go like this. Ooh, that hoodie looks pretty cool. Can I like not have one of these? Oh yeah, okay. A black hoodie is kind of meh. It's kind of alright. I don't know what I would have. Will you do next? I don't know. Look at that, hearts, because I'm so awesome. That looks alright. This looks like some fucking PewDiePie shit. If I could get like wavy lines, bro, that'd totally be some PewDiePie shit. Wait, is there? Bro, D-Dubs keeps sending me like billions of fucking memes, dude. It's like I love memes, but like Jesus Christ, man. I don't know if you could hear my phone vibrating like every single time, but man, wait, let me okay, silent. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna make a donut next, actually. You'll see the cool donut. This looks like some PewDiePie shit. Oh, we could do red cats. Nah. I like cats, but it's kind of... I don't know. I feel like this would be more like a... I mean, it is pretty sick. I gotta admit, the cats are pretty sick. I wish you could space them out more, though. I honestly might go with this, dude. This kind of looks sick, dude. Not even gonna lie. Look at that. Dude, my character, like his face, gives me like Keanu Reeves vibes. Keanu, if he was a fucking ginger, if he had no soul, this is what he would look like. Dude, okay, they have really dog shit choices for like shoes and clothes. Like, ew, bro. What the fuck? What are these? Primary color. I need like an orange. Oh, gross, dude. Holy shit, dude. The brightest shoes on the planet right here. We need to get some bored to entertain fucking shoes. There we go. What is this? Shoelaces? These need to be black, dude. Look at that, dude. These are my new shoes. My new brand. What is this? Oh, wait. These actually look... Nah, hold up. These are like my actual shoes. Wait, is there a way I can like... Here, let's go like this. turn this down to like that. I have Adidas that look exactly like this. Wait, what? Why does the other shit have to be white? Okay, whatever. That's fine. This is like a me outfit. Other than the sweater. The sweater's a little off, but actually wait, hold up. We could do a thing. I want to see details. Let's get our graphic. Let's get a graphic going. Wow. Oh my god, these are so great. I wish there was like flowers or some shit, man. Let's get one of these. And then we'll make this have no design. Graphic. Can I like change the... Okay, I can. We're gonna make this like a... something like that. Make this something like that. I want this more saturated, actually. There we go. Then make the beach like... Actually, this could be... Black looks pretty cool, but... Like this. Bring this down. And then, like... The sand look like. I'm trying to get, like, a good sand thing going. I don't know. That looks pretty good. I think that's... The sand color looks kind of meh. What does this look like? Okay, that looks kind of poop. With this. That is fucking... Oh, it can only be one color. Okay, I got it. Oh, that's kind of sick. I like this one a little bit. Yeah, but I'm probably going to go with this. This probably resonates with me the most. Maybe I can make it also orange. Make it like a dark orange. And that looks... That's actually brown. It looks like the trees are in dirt. You know what? We're just going to go with black. I think black looks cool. It looks like an outline. And maybe make this a little more dark. Wait, hold up. Let's get the color. Nah. That looks... You're joking, man. You're joking. Okay, here we go. There we go. We got a cool board to entertain thing going. All right. Now all we gotta do... Or wait, actually, hold up. Let's... Is there a secondary color? What's secondary color? Oh, right. There's no string color. That's stupid. Whatever. I mean, that's probably the best way to go, is just make them white. It's like the most... The one that can go with it the most, you know? Let's go. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Bro, I could fucking honestly, like... I mean, I'm probably gonna do dog shit with, like, the facial features and stuff, because I don't know how to... Like, I've tried editing, like... Trying to make myself in other games, like Elden Ring, for example, and it's, like... It's kind of hard, man, not gonna lie. I want to mess with the details, though, because you can, like... Okay. Oh, dude, ew. Hair grease, kind of gross. Okay, well, that doesn't really matter. What is this? Okay, well, I'm not old, so... No. It doesn't matter. Shift. I don't know what this is. Oh! Okay, I don't have one of these, actually. Well, actually, no. My hair does... Actually, it gets... I think it gets lighter on the ends. So let's go ahead and, like... This is kind of whatever, man. Let's get like that. That's whatever. That's fine. Damn, I was hoping that you could, like, do more with this. But it's fine. That's pretty much it. That's what my hair looks like. Like that's pretty fucking accurate. Eyebrows. I haven't done this yet. I just did the hair and the beard, which the beard is like fucking super accurate. What kind of eyebrows do I have? They're like come out and then it's like a point right here and then it's like maybe, but they're not that bushy, so I don't think it would be like this. Oh, that's the one that was selected. Oh, then fuck it, let's do this one then. This needs to be more like my hair color. Bam. Details. Wow, okay, so it's just roughness and probably like that. Damn, dude. Eyelashes, those are pretty alright already. Alright. Yeah, nah. It's either this one. I think this one's actually probably the most accurate. Damn, the way the hair like moves when you like when he like turns his head. This is like me with shorter hair. Short-ish hair. Still pretty long, but details, let's see. Okay, it's just this shit. I got water in my mustache. This is me after I drink water. 100%. Dude, I was hoping there would be more detail. Wait. Oh, I thought that said audio. I was like, wait a minute. He can talk? Beard. We can't really do much with this. I feel like the beard is pretty accurate, not gonna lie. On this. Wait. Oh, okay. Color, I got it. That's fine. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. Damn it, they fucked it up. There's like this. This needs to be like that. I'm gonna have gray beard. No, not really. Don't want that. Don't want to look old. Proportions. Oh my god, it's gonna be fat bored to entertain. It's fat bored to entertain. No way. Oh my god, dude. Can you turn... Is this... Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Okay, his head is kind of massive. There we go. I feel like that's pretty accurate. I think that's what it was already at. Okay, blend. Oh, wait, we don't want to do this. I turned this guy, fucking poor Christopher, bro, into this dude. Skin. I don't know. Let's look at that. More pale? Okay, let's get it. Maybe not that pale. Oh, okay. I can't do that. I can't do that. Bro, the more pale I get, the more red my lips get. I'd say I'm probably like right here. Texture. What is that? Old as shit. Or not. Okay. I don't know what I was at before. You know, this one's pretty cool. Contrast. Oh, I see. I feel like mine's a little bit lower. It's like my skin has more of like a... I mean, it's not really yellow, but it's like... It's got like a tint. Like a tiny tint of yellow. So that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit less. Roughness. Sweaty. Haven't been outside in years. Haven't moved. It's Minnesota, so it's pretty like... It's pretty... humid all the time, so maybe that. I low-key thought, okay, so like the customization on this is pretty good, but I thought it would be better. Teeth. Oh my god, doing that just makes it look so weird. I'm gonna keep that like right in the middle. What is this? Oh my god, dude. You, but better. Yeah, kind of low key. Yeah, just a little bit. Let's just do it. Oh, ew. My teeth are not like that. Can I do crooked? I need to crooked the bottom teeth. Oh, I'm gonna keep it like that because my shit is pretty. Yeah, yeah. Dude. Oh, I fucked him way up, bro. Oh my god. Oh man, that is that's like some baby teeth type shit. Yeah, nah. Dude. I don't even want to like I don't really want to fuck with this because actually oh my god. My teeth kind of do go like that. Like the top ones go over a little bit. Bro, this is so cursed. Yeah, it is, dude. It's like in the beginning it's fine, but it's like the more you fuck with it, the more it's like, oof. Dude, this is like so sideways. Why am I able to make it so sideways? It's like even this is a little off. Look at his like lip. It's not centered at all. This is a little bit like I'd say like centered is probably like right here. Maybe not even, dude. Yeah, no, not even, bro. Like if you look at his like the shadow of the teeth. Oh, I could do this with my mouth. Like see, like there's two here. One, two, three, four, and then you can see one, two, three, not even four. What if I like? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Bro, teeth are so fucking weird, dude. I love this. I love. Wait, no, not that one. Oh god, dude, I could make myself have meth teeth. Dude. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh wait, this is where okay, I see how this is. Yeah, nah, mine are pretty like that. Pretty much. Dude, I can't. I can't. I'm done with this. Wait, what about like face? It doesn't even like it doesn't even let me like make their like change their wait, maybe I can. Oh god.
If you spell applesauce with all A's, you get ah.
Ah, nice. That's the fucking that meme is great. There's a way you can like oh, wait, hold up. Aha, here we go. This is what we need. What if I like what? It's doing anything? What? How do I do this? Sculpt. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, dude, I could fuck this guy up. You can barely see the dots, but holy shit, you can do a lot. Okay, so I wanna. Oh my god, dude. Look at the detail in the beard, bro. Oh my god, this guy looks like a real. Oh, what's in there, man? What you got in there? I need to fuck this guy's face up a little bit. So, oh my god. I don't even know how I'm supposed to do. I thought I could like look over at myself and like. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, I can't switch it. Fuck. I was gonna like have. Like just look over here and be like, how do I look? Actually, I can do my nose pretty well on this. So like I go like this, and I. Okay, let's get you. God, this is so awkward. Can I? Is there like a way I can like move outward? Maybe I don't know. All I know is that I need this. I need to take his nose and then. Oh my god, I can just like move it wherever I want. No way. Okay, so my nose is. I got a pretty. Like that. I gotta take this and move this like. Wait, why is it moving this one too? I can't like the thing about making faces is that like if you like fuck with their nose or whatever, it like messes with their lip a little bit. You see what I mean? And their like eyes kind of. So it's like hard to tell. Okay, nose. All right. So maybe like that, and then bring this down a little more. What about this? Bring this in. But see, like it moves the whole thing. This needs to come out. Then this needs to go in a little bit. No, those are my eyes. I need this one. No, wait. What? Oh, I can only do my eyes. Are you joking? Okay, let's do this. What the fuck? What is this doing to my face? Okay, I need to look at... Okay, I kind of got it. My nose is definitely not like this. I'm gonna have to say my nose is definitely... I can't make it look broken. What if I had a broken nose? There was a wipe today on our server that we usually play. Join the call. I'm not gonna be streaming today on Rust. I can't do Rust. I'm gonna be doing this, and then I'm gonna be doing some donut tutorial shit. And then after that, I'm gonna be going to the skate park at some point. Oh, whoa. How did I... Okay, wait, no. This needs to come in. Because, like, then it's giving me a bump, and I don't have that. Oh, wait, but that's like... Okay, bring it down. Oh, fuck, dude. Maybe I have it a little bit. Alright, so let's go like that. See, that's the thing with these, is that you can't really get a very accurate representation of yourself, because it's limited. So limited. Okay, I can get the lips. It's hard because my, like, mustache is covering most of it. Okay, how do my lips look? They look awesome, right? I think this one definitely comes out more. Bro. There's so many in the lips. It's like there's so many that I can't even, like, get the right one. Okay, bottom lip. I'm trying to, like mimic the guy's face. Like, I feel like these are, like I have slim. My mouth isn't the biggest. Oh, he looks so unhappy, dude. Can I play this? Okay. You look like you could be my father, but not actually. Like, my dad looks very different than this. Yeah, it's still like way better looking version of me. It's like me between me and Keanu Reeves, I feel. Sculpt. All right, yeah. Get back in position, motherfucker. I feel like my lips come down a little bit more, like right here. I mean, they're still thin, but like bring these in a little bit, and then this is... I can't tell because my mustache is in the way. This is so hard, bro. This is so fucking hard. Maybe if I, like... There we go. Now I have me on here, and then I can, like, look at myself better. Hold up. I'm gonna do a thing. Face only. Bam. Okay, we got me. Here we go. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see shit but me. So... Lip right here definitely come out. No, not that one. You son of a bitch. Why? Why? Okay, I'm bringing this back. I got it. Wait. Okay, I think I got it. Let's bring this back. Oh, wait, not that one. This one. Wee. Okay. Wait, hold up. All right. So, what do these cool little things do? It's like it does so many different things to so many parts of your face. It's like, I don't know. Can I, like, just move my whole mouth up? Oh, yeah, I can. Nice. Sweet. There's so many things that you can do. I think my jaw definitely, like, comes... I'm gonna look like Steve from Minecraft. My jaw, like... Actually, no. It's like that. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. And then I feel like this kind of, like, comes in like that. God, I can't tell if this is working. I can't tell. And then my eyes. Fuck, dude. It's so weird because I don't know the anatomy of a fucking person. Oh, wait, I could look at it. Oh, I know, but then I'd be looking down. I can kind of look at it on my phone, but it's very inaccurate. Hold up. I'm gonna do something really quick. I need to sneeze. I can feel it. It's like, bro, come on. My phone. Oh, there we go. No shit. Bro, D-Dubs, get a base set up, man. Get a base set up. So I don't have to do any of the work. Okay, so this is like... Man, I didn't even get it from, like, the side angle. Why can I not see my face? Let me move. Wait, I need to go out like that. Okay. I feel like that's kind of inaccurate. Dude, this guy does not look like me. Oh, shit, bro. Nose. There we go. Got a side profile. That's pretty easy to get. But, like, dude, the options don't... Oh, wait. No. Okay, that's a little better. Eyes. Oh my god. There's no way they can get my... Oh, wait, actually, hold up. I got an idea. Let's go to this really quick. Then we need eyes. Is there, like... No. Apply foundation. No, I don't need that. Damn. There's no, like, eye ones that make me look fucking... Oh my god, that's so... Blech. I want to look tired. Make me look tired. Wait, what the fuck? Why does that get lighter? I look like a zombie. I look beautiful. Hold up. Beauty right there. Maybe... Nah, there's no way. Yeah, no. There's no way, man. This is some whack shit, dude. Thick makeup, dude. Thick makeup. And we're gonna make it greasy as shit. Not really. Dude. People be having greasy ass, like, makeup like this. It's like, if you were to, like, put your face on, like, a pillow or, like, a shirt, your whole face would come off with it. You know what I mean? Gross. I couldn't imagine putting on makeup with a beard, dude. Like, concealer, what is this? Oh, it makes it so your eyes look better. I look like a mannequin, dude. I somehow made my real-life looking character look less real with foundation. Awesome. Okay, now I look like an actual human again. Okay, let's go ahead and take these. Already brought those in. Wait, what about this? Oh, I see. It's like that. I need to get, like... My cheekbones stick out kind of a little bit. So, like... Maybe like that. That looks pretty alright. I want to do eyes, but I don't know how I'd do it. And my head is kind of like... Got a weird head, dude. I don't know. I don't really know... Oh my god, dude. Hold up. Let's try this. Oh, no, I can't do it. It won't let me fuck his shit up. Okay, well, maybe like... Fuck. I don't know. That's pretty alright. What is this? What does this do? Oh, it's my eyebrows? Okay. It's hard to see my eyebrows, kind of. I don't know. That goes like that. This go like... Something? I don't know. It's pretty accurate, I guess. I mean, it's starting to look like me a little bit more. More than it did before. Look at that. If you squint your eyes, like, that kind of looks like me, you know? Maybe bring this in. Oh, wait, that actually might be it. That might be it. No, it's not. I don't know if, like, direction it changes things either. Like, which way I'm looking at it. It's like, if I turn like this. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Well, there's these far ones, too. Oh, never mind. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so I can make them higher, too. You know, that's actually... I think I'm getting my cheeks down pretty well. I need the far one. Where is it? Right here. Bring that in a little bit more. Trying to think of how my face looks when I, like, shave. I'm getting it... It's just, the lips and the nose are what's gonna make my face, and I can't do that very well. My eyes... I feel like I'm not... Like, my eyes are a little more... Oh, wait, no, that's just bringing them down. If I bring this up, and I bring this down. Does that change anything? Not really. Okay, my eyes are not massive. I do know that. I like how the eyes aren't, like, they're not 100%, like, symmetrical. I don't think they are, at least. Yeah, these are not symmetrical. Dude, one thing I'm really hyped about is that you can get, like, the model of the eye itself and put it in your own, like, character and, like, change it and shit. And, like, these eyes look insanely great, dude. This actually, I don't think is my eye color. Hold up. No. Eyes here. Yeah, that's definitely it. That's the one. Dude, it's like... I don't know if I'm bringing it to the right... Yeah, my eyes are smaller than that. Oh, okay, I'm getting it to look like I'm squinting more. That's good. My eyes are smaller, I think. I think I fucked up on the skin tone as well a little bit. I want less contrast. Or more contrast, I think. Yeah. Then maybe make it a little more. It looks a little too yellowish. That looks fine. I think that's alright. And then, like, this needs to... That looks fine. You know, honestly, bro, this might be as good as I can get it. Maybe bring those in. This might be as good as I can get it. Bring this down a little bit. I know that I'll fuck with one thing and it'll make everything just like, it'll all look like it needs to. Maybe bring these out a little bit. It still doesn't really look like me. Hold up. I need to do a thing. Let's take this off. I mean, plus my hair is a little bit longer too. Alright, now we can see all the details and shit. Ow. Okay. My hair is way longer than that now. This is me like a few years ago. So I need to bring forehead. I feel like this needs to go in more up here. No. That makes... No. Not that far. Maybe more up. I think... Why did it... Hello? It's broken! Okay, hold up. I'm putting my hat back on. No! Wait, what? Oh, that's some bullshit. I didn't know you had a certain amount of time. Maybe it's like there's a lot of people trying to use it and it's heavy on computer power. Are you joking? Setting up your session. Do not. Yeah, it's Fuck. No! Our perfect creation is gone. That's so whack. Yeah, it needs to. Okay, I see how this works. All right, we're getting off of this. That was pretty cool. It was cool to check out. So I can stream for like, oh shit, I can stream for a good amount of time actually. Let's bring this down and then we'll switch this to this. And then we'll get a boy blender up. Get this shit going. Got some blender stuff. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, Calf, are you here? Can you hear me or are you on lurk mode right now? Think Calf is lurking. Okay, well, I'll go through all my old shit later. Because there are a few things that I have done. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, cool. Well, here are some stuff that I have done with Blender and all that, just so you can get like an idea of how far I've gotten. First of all, you can spam it if you want. It doesn't really matter. Spam jump. This is my best creation of 4 years ago. I had a donut as well and a few other things that I tried to create, but I never saved those. These were this was the most memorable thing that I made. And this thing looks fucking crazy. And oh shit, okay. Well, let's It is massive fucking pectoral muscles. Man's is ripped. Literally, he's got a hole in him here. He's got a hole in him on the backside as well. Some crazy shit. I tried to take the idea of like a Nova crawler from Call of Duty and put it as a head, right? Then make the body of this like centipede Resident Evil monster. Hold up, I want to see if I can. You'll see on the small screen. I am gonna have a tutorial up on this screen as well. Oh wait, hold up. Bam. On this screen as well. Okay, I forgot. I need to look at my phone for chat now. That's kind of whack. But yeah, you'll see everything over here. Resident Evil 4 centipede boss. I need to take caps off. This was the exact image that I was looking at. I'll full screen this actually. Oh wait, come on. There we go. This is the exact image. And you can tell because of the way I like made his legs look and the way he leaned back, but obviously this looks way fucking cooler. I could probably make something similar to this now. I mean, definitely not as good yet, but back then I didn't know how to sculpt at all, and like sculpting would make something like this great. Oh shit, what is this? The same guy? No, this is different. For the game that I want to make, I want to have some like crazy ass fucking like Resident Evil boss inspired characters, and then also Silent Hill inspired characters, and The Mist. Check this shit out. The Mist monsters. The behemoth is really cool, but I wish they went into more detail with this, because I mean, you can kind of see. Oh wait, what the fuck? Yo, they got one right here. No way. Damn, that's a close-up of the cool behemoth from this movie. Oh wow, what the fuck? Oh, this is one of the... I think this is the same as this, maybe? Oh no, this is just the DeviantArt thing. Why is it all just behemoth shit? God damn, that's like a bunch of them. Here's a spider from it. So all you arachnophobes, I'm sorry, but crazy, scary spider monsters. I think these were really cool because they also do like their webs are like made out of acid, so it like murks you with acid and shit too. And then there's also this tentacle monster that has spikes and it eats you. It's pretty straightforward, pretty scary. Oh, here's some more images of the tentacle monster. And then there are these raptor guys. These look pretty scary. They have 4 wings. Very spooky. I guess this was another monster that they wanted to make, but that was not in the movie. I can tell you that. Oh yeah, and there's these little bugs. These are kind of creepy looking. Like they have human teeth looking shit, and their stinger will make you die. This is what they look like in the movie. And then there's boobies, but yeah, whatever. They got like a stinger, like a stingray and a fly. I really like this character or monster, whatever. It's like a. I can't really. It's just a bigger image. Yes, it's like a. It's like a crab looking thing or whatever. It's got like 4. So it has like a creeper body from like Minecraft. Then it's got like a big claw. It's just a pic of me at 3 a.m. looking at the snack. Yeah, bro, facts, dude. I feel that. I feel that. I want to see like better images. Oh yeah, here we go. Like that shit looks scary. Imagine if you could like see its face, bro. Like in the movie, you can't see what it actually looks like. Everyone is so stoked over the behemoth. Like it's like what all of the images are. Like I want to make monsters that are similar to this. Like really crazy looking fucking shits, dude. Oh, that looks so dope. Oh, come on. Why couldn't it be like a better image, dude? Oh, this one's better. Oh, and it's a PNG. No way. Like that is fucking insane looking. Like they got a bunch of crazy tentacle things out the front. Which this some people theorize that this tentacle shit is the same as the one that was like as these in the garage or whatever. But nobody can really explain how like it got down enough to like do that. Maybe these can go like lower. It can like prop itself on the ground with its little fingers back here. But yeah, I really like the monsters on this. I think these look really sick. So you can see how big it is compared to a car. Like that shit is nutty. Like this, and then like coolest Resident Evil monsters. Like this guy, bro, this is nuts. He's like stronger than Nemesis apparently or some shit. Like I mean Nemesis definitely lasts longer, I think. But he's like in this guy. I think this guy was scarier than Ustanok. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Is scarier than Nemesis. Like this motherfucker is buff, dude. I mean Nemesis. Don't get me wrong, bro. Nemesis looks scary, but Ustanok, bro. Ustanok is pretty fucking nuts. Look at these. Oh shit, this is kind of cool. This is that's from I think Revelations 1 or 2. Never played those games. I played a little bit of 2, but never played 1. That's a really weird looking character. This is from Resident Evil 4. Never played Resident Evil 4. Surprisingly, even though I love Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure these are called the Iron Maidens. I don't know what this one's called. This is a liquor. This is from like every Resident Evil. You'll see this everywhere. Right here, this is Proto Tyrant, first Tyrant ever made. Resident Evil 1, I'm pretty sure. This is a Tyrant, but it's like Omega jacked. Don't know what this one is from, but they're in Resident Evil quite a bit. This guy, I don't fucking know what this is. I think this is Resident Evil 4, maybe. Or it's Resident Evil 6, but I think those monsters were different. And this is from Resident Evil 6. These are the big motherfuckers. Ooh. This is like Resident Evil 3 remake Nemesis. They made Nemesis look fucked in the remake. I didn't really care for it. You kind of get my point. I think these are really sick. Fucking William Birkin looked insane. Like this motherfucker. This is like the staple of Resident Evil for me. I think the William Birkin shit, like, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, I can't even. Making something like this is like direct inspiration for the shit that I want to make. Like this. Oh, you can't really see it, but like might be able to see it a little more here. There's like a head that came up through here. That's the monster of him. And then there's like his actual face right here in the side of the being, and his normal arm turned into this like decrepit little fucking like thing or whatever, and he has these buff jack crazy arms or whatever. Then he eventually turns into this shit where he has 4 arms and 2 of them are massive, eyeballs everywhere. Then there's that looks sick, but oh, here's the form after that. Even crazier. I don't really care for how Resident Evil makes the final forms and shit. They look kind of stupid. Like this shit doesn't like this is like nonsensical, just eyeballs, teeth, and gross, you know? I think this is way more scary because it's a human that like fucking transformed and he's still like a bit human, you know, but he's kind of nutty looking, you know? What's another one? The fucking this guy, Mr. X is above a tyrant but lower than Nemesis, all that shit, whatever. Okay. Oh wait, there's also like the Ouroboros shit, or these are something else similar. No, this is Ouroboros. Or no, it's in the same game, but I don't remember what this is called. This is similar to the Las Plagas from Resident Evil 4. This is Resident Evil 5. Pretty mid-game, but I don't know. I thought it was fun. So there's that, the Resident Evil monsters, and then I think Silent Hill, bro. Silent Hill is like the darker version of Resident Evil and not zombies. I might accidentally put boobies on stream. I really hope I don't, but like they got some fucking crazy looking dudes. This is from the movie, actually. You fucking Pyramid Head. Everyone knows Pyramid Head, alright? Then this, I'm pretty sure this was like the interpretation of God or some shit of one of the games. I need to like be very careful about looking at these. Like their monsters are like just wicked, bro. And a lot of them are based off of like humans and shit. And I really like that. The game idea that I have is like a portal to a different dimension opens similar to the Mist, and like these monsters that look like Mist monsters similar come out of that, right? And then the Mist monsters like plague this town and then turn, like, instead of just munching on people and killing them, I mean they'll definitely do that, right? But it'll also be like a zombie infection kind of thing. But they won't be zombies. They'll be, I mean, they will be zombies, but they will look like your stereotypical zombie. They'll end up being like some shit like this. Or like this. Some really fucked up, crazy shit. I mean, this is a little different. It has like knives on it or whatever, but yeah, they'll turn into shit like this, bro. I think that would be really sick, but having an explanation for that would be really hard. I kind of got really off topic with that. But those are like some ideas for monsters that I want to do. So if anyone's watching this in order on the YouTube channel and shit and want to see like the journey that I take to do this stuff, this is kind of what's happening. This is what I want to do. I think we're literally on this. Pretty sure this is the one that we're on.
Okay, I spoke out of time.
Nice. Oh, he admitted. I remember yesterday I was like, yeah, there's no way we're doing sprinkles. And yeah, he's about to talk about that. That's something from yesterday. It's whatever. File. Oh, Open. Oh yeah, Kaffa, if you're still watching. Siren Head. This is one of my best creations from last year. This guy, this big old boy. I think he looks pretty cool. He's probably one of my favorite creations so far. He also has colors. Look at that. Look at those beautiful colors. I actually want to... Not that. I think it's... No. Forgot how I did this. So it's that, and then... There's like a thing that I can do on here, but I don't remember how to do it. Whatever, yeah. This is my point being, this is the Siren Head that I made. Yo, he's gonna blast Eminem while wait, what? Yeah, exactly. Eminem will be fucking, the rap god will come out of his speaker, and then his teeth are gonna munch on you. These are actually the same teeth that are in on that other monster that I showed, but I made them look even cooler and scarier. And I did the gums on this so well. I sculpted these out, and this is like my favorite part of this. The gums just look amazing. Oh, and I have a subsurf on here, I think. Yeah, I do, and I didn't apply it. Oh yeah, right. Gotta apply. That's what it actually should look like. Do I have modifiers on all of these? I do. I just learned that you have to like actually like apply them. I'm an idiot, dude. I didn't do that. Oh wait, is that the... Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot that I have a tube within the tube, and that smaller tube is the gross things. Actually, these two are the same. Oh my god, this has a non-applied subsurf as well, dude. Oh, that's so bad. Dude. Oh wait, shift, right. Right. Let's apply this subsurf. I want to see what this looks like. Apply. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. Ew. Dude, the fucking geometry on this is so fucking horrible. Oh, dude, look at... Look at how many there is. Look at this. Look at the... Oh my god, dude. Kaffa, if you ever pick up like Blender, or if you know anything about this type of shit, dude, don't you ever use this many vertices, man. Ever. This is so horrible. This makes me want to throw up, dude. This is so bad. It's normally like this. Wait, hold up. Modifier. Bring that shit back. It's normally like this. Which still is disgusting. Ew. And I also made Billy. Hold up. I'll show you Billy really quick before I actually go on to the donut. I'm really bad about doing this, but Billy 6. Yeah, if you don't know who Billy 6 is, this is Billy 6. But he has legs, I swear. The cat just knocked him off the table 2 different times, and both of his legs popped off, which is kind of a rip, but like, yeah, I made Billy 6 in here, and he looks very accurate. I don't know what his... Oh, his geometry isn't that bad, actually. Wait. Hold up. Bring this to here. It's this. Oh my god, I applied the modifiers. No way. Dude, that's sick. I don't know anything about sculpting. Yeah, I don't know that much about it, but I'm gonna be making some cool ass shit. Look at that. Billy got some textures. He looks beautiful. He's a beautiful wooden boy. And I also animated him too. You got a cool little animation, but it makes my fucking computer run like shit, so. Yeah, Billy animation. Woo! Okay, we're gonna go back and... Oh wait, actually, I want to show one more thing. One more thing before I end. This is the original. This is the second donut that I made. I don't have the original, but I do have the second one. And this shit, okay, it looks kind of poop, like that, but it looks hyper realistic like this. I'm just gonna let this render out for a second because I don't have a. I want to get a 3090, which is a very, very difficult thing to do, but I eventually want to get a 3090. Then I can make this run so much faster. Oh, rendering is done already. Okay, it looks like bad. I would eat it, yes, of course. I actually want to see. I'm gonna render really quick. I want to see where this goes because I'm pretty sure I saved an image. Estimated time 39 seconds. Yeah, if I had a 3090, bro, this would be done already. Like, it's so crazy. But yeah, this is like it's so hyper realistic, bro, and it's so good, but it's yeah, it is what it is. And we're gonna be doing stuff like that. I want to see. Do I have to wait? Oh, it's broken. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the donut that we have now. Let's see this shit compared to the one that I have had before. This one's pretty alright. I think this one's pretty cool. And this is my donut now. One thing that I did with this donut that is quite different than the other one. I mean, first of all, it's got different like shading and all that, and it looks a lot better because the tutorial that he did is a lot better. And there's a few different things like the donut itself is, or the glaze, I made it go way farther down, but I think I kind of fuck with it. Like, there's more glaze than there is donut, but it's like whatever. It's like there's so much that you can barely see it, but the indent on it right here is like barely visible, like at all, which is kind of meh, but it is what it is. This donut looking pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. I don't know how much of this shit I'm gonna remember, but it's not gonna be a lot.
I know I said in the last part we were gonna do geometry nodes. Got ahead of myself. Sorry to excite you. Texturing and shading comes first because it is much more essential. In this case, for example, our donut, we've just got solid colors, and that's okay for our icing, but our donut base here is a solid, almost canary yellow. That's definitely the wrong shade of donut. Real donuts, bringing up some reference photos. By the way, this extra software here, I haven't mentioned it,
takes a lot of energy out of
what
me.
all 3D artists use to manage reference. You can just like paste in images from the internet and then just create like a canvas and then like rearrange things. And
Pure,
really,
really
fantastic.
I want that. I'm gonna grab that actually. Pure Ref. Wait, did he say that's a Blender plugin? He did not link it in the description. Download link in description. Man, you forgot about that. Big fucking brand. Pure Ref. Okay, let's get it. Pure Ref. Ref. There we go. I'm gonna keep this up for after I end stream, so I don't have to.
But anyways, I've just got two photos here. Real donuts, they're not just one solid color, right? As
yes, they got white
in the last part. No, not last part, but the modeling part, right? Where we created that part that like indents it. Because of the way donuts are cooked, you have some parts that are going to receive less hot fat that it's sitting in when it's cooking.
Full screen. I forgot to do that like half the time.
Here can often be lighter than the rest.
I think he made his like these things look a little bit better, to be honest. Like, mine are pretty whatever, but like I think the rest of it looks fucking fabulous.
It's also got
great
white
donut
patches, brown patches, little speckledy bits and things all over it, and that can add interest. And you might not think you would see it. You know, if you were to do a render up here, you really wouldn't. But we're going to have our donut spinning around on a turntable. So we do need
That's something new. He actually goes into animation on
see it
this.
because we're going to see the backside of it. So it's just a great opportunity to just learn about textures and shaders and things a little bit better. So we don't need our icing, so I'm going to hide that just by hitting H, or I think I mentioned this before, but
No
you can also do it up here in the
icing.
outliner, just clicking the little eye there. We'll just hide it. Hotkey.
Now it's a bagel. We have a bagel.
That
Sweet.
has the material, the little eye disabled. It's Alt
That's
H.
pretty alright.
So hide with H, or Alt H to bring it back. Anyways, okay. So this is our donut here. Okay. Now we spoke a little bit about the materials over here. I mean, really, all we changed was just the base color, and we did some subsurface scattering for the icing, and we also used the roughness down here. I would say, by the way, that all these values here, they're like confusing, and a lot of artists can get really into the weeds with it. Like if you just stick to the base color, the roughness value, and then the normal map, which we'll get to in a bit for bump mapping, that's really
we're doing normals. Actually, cannot wait for that.
Just those three things. Basically,
bro, one thing that's really cool about this, which I'll show a video, probably not today, but at some point. Actually, we're definitely gonna go through it at some point, because I'm planning on doing like a lot of my creatures and monsters and shit. Anything that I do on Blender, I'm probably gonna stream it. But what was I gonna say? There's usually a low poly object and a high poly object, which means like a lot of different geometry and shit on it, like a lot of squares. Like for example, on here, there's this many squares. Usually there's one that has like maybe half of that. Like this would be one of the squares. And yeah, low poly version. And then there would be another one that's like double the squares, that has like high detail and all that shit. And what you do is you take that low poly one and you pretty much make a normal map of the high poly one, right? And then you put the normal map, which does like generated bumps and shit, where it's like they're not actually there, but with the lighting it makes it look like it's there and all that, which I'm sure you'll get into it and all that. But like you can make, actually, here, hold up. I want to show, it's going to be an image. Need to go to my you can see all the dumb shit that I look at. Most of it's just Blender stuff. This one,
poly to low poly.
Look at that. I'm pretty sure this is the high poly one and this is the low poly one, but you can't tell because the normal map from this one that he put onto this one like generates like the simulated bumps and stuff for the lighting and all that, and it looks so crazy. Or here, I'll full screen it so you can see. But like he turned wait, let's go ahead and look at this. Yeah, this is what it actually looks like. He did shade smooth it though. I'm pretty sure it'll show. Yeah, oh wait, no. What? Oh yeah, okay. See that's what it looks like. And then where's the shade smooth? There it is. That's what it looks like. This is what that first bread actually looks like. And then he put a normal map on it to simulate the bumps. So think this, right? I mean, technically the shade smooth is also simulated. It actually looks like this. But shade smooth makes it so they're not jagged and all that. And so there's this, and then you put the normal map on it and you turn that into this. And the shade smooth and normal map, and it looks like that. And both of these look identical. But the thing is, this is more optimized for a game because the more faces you have on an object, so the more geometry there is on an object, the more like memory it takes up, and the more it fucking like legs your shit and all that and whatever. So, and the longer it takes to render, which is really nice to have like really good like computer shit because then you can render really difficult things to render and all that. But yeah. That's why I like normal maps.
Color, roughness, and normal mapping.
And I'm gonna have to do that quite a bit. I'm gonna have to make my own bread, but instead of a bread, it's a scary demon monster that you would never want to see ever. And it's gonna be low poly, but it actually looks high poly and like really awesome.
But anyways, okay. Now this material view here that we've got here, you can see if you wanted to add in image textures and like combine things and whatever, this thing would get very bloated and very like annoying and frustrating to use. And actually the old version of Blender, like 2.49, which was like 10 years ago, you had to do everything in this sort of this view.
Old
here.
Blender is disgusting.
Thankfully, we don't have to do that anymore. There is a node editor.
Hold up. This is the last thing I'm gonna do before I hop off or go back on that. Everyone does the donut tutorial. Literally everybody. Yo, what? I might have to watch this later. I'm done trying to play into the... Okay. So he's either gonna stop making content or just make what he wants. Which making what you want is probably the better decision. What was I gonna do? Blender donut tutorial. This is what the original one looks like. If I can find it, I want the original one. It might be hard to find the original one. This is the one 2 years ago. That was pretty alright. I'm gonna have to scroll for a little. And then he teaches you how to make a chair, which I didn't do. I didn't do that one. Here it is. This is what Blender used to look like.
By going to image and then save, Shift S, you would actually be able to save it as like...
No, this isn't it either. And Blender still, like, in this looked kind of mid. Oh yeah, that was also 2 years ago. I want the one that was a lot of years ago. I don't remember what version it was. Okay, hold up. This is stupid. I'm gonna just go to his channel. He got rid of it, but this is an old one. This is around the same time.
Then this is the course during workflow modeling.
What?
You'll learn
This one.
there
we go. Old Blender. It looks so bad.
that.
He has everything
And
like
just
pushed off to
extrude
the
that
side
out a little bit. And that's going.
My point is, old Blender
Across
is
here?
gross.
That's
Look
the
at that.
problem, right?
Ugh. Dude, this is so... Oh, God. It's so ugly, bro. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, God. That's all I wanted to do. I'm done.
Which you can access by
New
hitting
Blender.
the shader tab at the top of your window there. That'll take you to the shader workspace, which will load up all these extra windows and things. I think mine is set to solid view shading by default, but yours was probably this one. But yeah, it's loaded up a bunch of extra windows here. I actually don't need the ones on the left-hand side. I never need them. So I'm actually going to click and drag across to merge them. So top left-hand corner of any like sub window, and then you click and drag across, and then you can merge, or you can just right-click on the area and say join areas, and then just merge it across. So all I'm looking for is my model at the top here, and then at the bottom here, this is our node editor. So you can see that this node here, this long list of settings, let's call it, this resembles what is over here. Because in fact, it is a one-to-one copy. So this material panel here is really just a way to, like, if you need simple changes, like, you know, you're just adding in an object, you know, and then, I just want that object to be, you know, red or something.
Oh, shit.
I can do it over here
I don't want
quickly.
those. Okay, whatever. I want to figure out how to get rid of these again. We need to go here.
But
okay.
yeah,
Whoops.
It's loaded up a bunch of extra windows here. I actually don't need the ones on the left-hand side. I never need them. So I'm actually going to click and drag across to merge them. So top left-hand corner of any like sub window, and then you click and drag across, and then you can merge, or you can just right-click on the area and say join areas, and then just merge it across. So all I'm looking for is my model at the top.
There we go.
And at the bottom here, this is our node editor. So you can see that this node here, this long list of settings, let's call it, this resembles what is over here. Because in fact, it is a one-to-one copy. So this material panel here is really just a way to, like, if you need simple changes, like, you know, you're just adding in an object, you know, and then, I just want that object to be, you know, red or something. I can do it over here very quickly. But if I want to do texturing and combine things and do like interesting things with the material, that's when you want to switch to the shader. Sorry, the node editor, which is where you can do
is all right here.
You can add extra nodes and extra things. Fucking, it's really interesting.
You can do nutty
you can do
shit,
it all
dude.
here. So the way that the node editor works, if you've never worked with nodes, is it works from left to right. Okay, and it's very simple at the moment because this thing. By the way, these boxes, these
people in Japan be like
nodes. Okay, and they work left to right.
I get it, because they go from
it's taking
right to
a
left,
single shader, this principal BSDF, which as I said is based off of Disney's shader. It's fantastic. It's got everything you need most of the time. And then it's just outputting it into this, it's sending that data into the material output as the surface value, and that is what is being rendered. So if I was to add in another node and plug it in here, it would change how it looks. So as an example, if I went to add, and then I added in texture. Let's just pick a texture. Let's go Voronoi texture. I've got another.
These are so crazy,
with
bro.
Some things, distance, color, position, and all things here.
You can do so fucking much, dude. Like, there's that many of those. Come on, that many of those, that many of those, blah 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 blah. All this crazy shit. And then here, I want to see if there's an image of like some like complex shit. Like, you could do shit like this. I don't know if this is. Oh yeah, this is materials and textures. Like, it is crazy. It is so crazy, bro. You could do so much. Like, the limits are fucking endless, bro. You could do, like, I mean, this is so fucking messy, bro. I'm pretty sure they probably added a few different things to this, but, like, they made the nodes and shit, and it made things, bro. It's so cool. This guy made the monkey turn into cubes. I don't know how he did that, but that looks sick. But yeah, the nodes can get very complex.
If I was to take this, plug this into my base color, you can see that now this is reflecting. So it's lost the setting that was there before, that canary yellow. It's lost that, and it's replaced it with the input of my Voronoi texture. You should see the difference between distance and color. Texturing, it's a whole thing in and of itself. There's courses on procedural texturing. It's very interesting, and you can do a lot with it.
Texturing, and UV unwrapping can suck a fucking cock, dude. It is, bro. Oh my god, I can't get over how shitty that stuff is, bro. I mean, it's not like, it's good to learn. Here, actually, I'm gonna let this ad run through. Even though if you're watching this on YouTube here in the future at some point, like, this shit so bad. But I'm gonna rant about it when the ads are done on Twitch, so everyone else can hear me talk about it, because this is something important that I want to talk about. Come on, ad. Okay, ad is over. Ad is done. Sweet, awesome. So what I was talking about, what the ad was running for the people that are watching, that are on Twitch and all that. UV unwrapping and texturing can suck my cock, dude. I mean, texturing is one thing. Texturing is all right. Like, well, it still sucks and it's hard. And like getting the right textures, and especially doing it on Unity, is horrible. I don't know about how it is on Unreal and Blender. I haven't gotten too far into it, but texturing seems to be more simple on Blender. I'm not saying it is simple. I'm just saying it's more simple than Unity. And I think, well, from my perspective, it looks a lot more simple. And I'm a beginner, so I would just assume that it's more beginner friendly and more simple. Whatever. But UV unwrapping, bro. If you have ever been in school and you made like one of those like paper boxes or whatever, like you fold the pieces of paper to like make a cube or whatever, that's what that is. But you have to like UV unwrap like objects that have so many faces, and then you manually you bake the textures to it, and it's just like, it's when you don't know what you're doing, it is the worst thing ever, bro. It is so bad. And like you have to put seams in places, and it's just like getting seamless textures specifically for stuff, unless you make them yourself, are horrid. So bad.
The great thing
But
about
that's
a
something that I
workflow
need to
like
learn.
this, like using a node to create textures, is that you can come back and change it later on. Like if I was to paint in the this browning, white, yellowing effect or whatever, this little speckledy view there, that is one way that you could texture a donut. You could do it that way. The problem is if I then later on realize like, you know, the size of those speckly bits, you know, they're too big or they're too brown or something like that. If I'd painted that in, I couldn't change it easily later
bagel,
on.
man.
But I could if I had done it with shaders over here, with procedural, non-destructive workflows like this. I could
That
come
shit
back and
looks
change
cool
it
when
at
he's
any
like
time.
moving it, and
So,
you can see him like
anyways,
changing.
you can see
and shit.
that going left into this to right, and then spitting it out into the material output. That is how we are creating a shader. Okay, so let's delete that, and let's now create the actual texture. Okay. So I'm going to add in.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he went through this a little bit on one of the other tutorials, but I'm not sure.
Or Shift A, same hotkey as the 3D viewport, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to add in the texture that you use, like 10 times more than any of these others, to be honest. Besides maybe image texture, is noise texture right here. So this noise texture, you can see that you've got two outputs. You've got color and you've got factor, and they are very similar. The factor value is basically just the grayscale version of the color. So the color is giving us a sort of a rainbow splatter across everything.
Looks
if I
so
change
beautiful.
the scale here,
Look
I can
at
change the
that.
size of that,
Wait,
that splattering effect. If I take the factor,
there we go.
put that into the base color, it's just the black and white version.
Looks like a cloud.
Okay, so that's all very well and cool, but how do I create
like a stormy
the colors
day
of my original donut light, like the colors that I had here originally? By the way, if you want to cut a node string, which you've got there, you could just click and like remove it like that. Or if you just want to cut and slice through the middle, it's Control right mouse drag, and that'll bring out the knife, and then it will just sever any color.
Dude, I like how there's a little knife
icon. So if I want to change the colors of that, I could do this by adding in another node between these two.
It's so much easy. It's so easy.
And the node that I'm looking for is add, or Shift A, add, converter color ramp. Color ramp is a really handy node. You'll use it a lot. If I drop that in between here, this is now taking the black and white values and is converting it into this range, essentially. And you can see that if I just change these sliders, it's basically acting like a contrast of that noise texture. But I could change the colors here to be, you know, anything I wanted. I could make a really weird, looking donut very quickly. But if I change these to something a little more similar to the original donut color, something like that maybe, and then maybe make this like a little bit darker.
Oh my god, it's making sense. Open a virtual pack. Fuck. Okay, I got it. All right. Hold up. Give me a second. God damn it, Kaffa, making me do things. All right. Yeah. I should only keep that on for whenever I play Pokemon, but I feel like I don't play it enough to do that. I can do a battle too. If you want me to do a battle, I'll do it. That's only if you want to. Because I could care less either way. The only thing that's good about doing battles is that it keeps me up. Like, keeps my stat going up and shit or whatever. Or like I still get points and whatnot. And I can get more packs and all that, whatever. I'm going to be playing this a lot more often when I start working and I start actually buying Pokemon cards. I am going to be doing giveaways for the code cards and shit, because I have like 50 more of those right now. I'm gonna give away a few of them, probably use some of them for myself. You never know. Where to go to here? Collection. Kaffa, do you know anything? Oh yeah, I forgot I got this. Oh, this card is so sick, dude. I'm pretty sure this card is like actually like a rare card. I mean, like, it doesn't really matter since it's virtual, but yeah, whatever. Let's go packs. Alright, you get to pick which one you want. Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Battle Styles, Brilliant Stars, Chilling Rain, or Evolving Skies. That's all the ones that I have. Which one is your favorite? Which one would you like to see me open? I'll scroll a little bit. Sun and Moon? Alright, bet. Let's get it. Wait. Open! Come on, give me some good luck. Give me some good luck. Let's get it. What we got? What we got? Please have two of them that I can flip over. Ooh, I got a fucking fairy type and a fairy card. Energy. I love fairy types. I think they look really sick. I like the pink card. Okay, we got two of them. We got this cool little bear guy. That's pretty sick. Okay, what's the last one? The same thing. Are you but this one's cooler. Man, that's pretty mid. Oh well, whatever. Now we got a few left. Alright, schmack, schmack. That was my Pokemon rolls. I'll try my best to do like another early-ish stream for straight up Pokemon shit or whatever, and then I can open some packs IRL.
Like that. That looks a little closer to something that was right here.
Okay, let's go ahead and how do I? All right, let's get what? What? How does he? Wait, what? Am I slow? Wait, what? Oh, right. Big brain. Huh? Why? What? Oh, okay, I'm going back. How did he do this? Wait, did I get the wrong thing? No, I didn't.
Range, essentially. And you can see that if I just change these sliders, it's basically acting like a contrast of that noise texture. But I could change the colors here to be, you know, anything I wanted. I could make a really weird, horrible looking donut very quickly.
Wait,
but if
what?
I change the...
Okay, so... Oh, there we go. That. We'll take this one. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. Maybe a little bit darker. Sweet.
These two something a little more similar.
We're figuring things out. Fuck yeah.
Let's bring that across. Something else that'll really help you, and I want to use it straight away, is actually it's the Node Wrangler add-on. Because what I want to do is I want to preview my noise texture here to show you something, but you can't really see it very well. And basically, go to your edit preferences, and then go to add-ons, and then just type in Node, and you should see one here called Node Wrangler. So just enable that.
I remember him talking about that.
This will enable you to, if you hold down Control, Shift, and left click on any node, you are then previewing just that node. So just seeing the raw output of that and bypassing all this other stuff. I could also Control Shift on the color ramp, and I could see just that. And then if I want to see everything, I just Control Shift click on the final shader there. The Node Wrangler is like the one add-on that all Blender users use all the time because it's so handy. You can do a bunch of stuff with it, but yeah, this is one really convenient feature.
Hey,
anyways,
good job! You got 5 from
the
star.
With this noise texture here is that it's actually there's a bit of noise. Sorry, there's a bit of stretching. The size of these splotches here are different to how they look on the top. On the top, they look fine, but on the sides here, they look stretched. And that is a little bit technical, but the way that any texturing works in 3D software is it has to take a 2D texture. Think of like a Photoshop file. It's an image, and then it has to somehow map that onto a 3D
UV
model.
unwrapping shit.
In fact, this is actually very obvious when you add an image texture. So if I just add in an image texture, just to demonstrate this, let's use, why not? Let's use a thumbnail from the previous parts of this tutorial series. If I just paste this on here, Bam, nightmare fuel. Let's turn
Yeah.
off. Let's go for it. There you go. You can see that it's stretched around the donut. It's tried to add it. Yeah, it's mapped parts of that 2D texture onto this 3D model. It has
That
to do
looks
it
kind
somehow.
of sick.
And it just so happens that the one that it does for procedural textures, which is what this is, this noise texture, it's just wrong. I think it uses UV or generated or something. Instead, we want to change it to something else. So we can do that by adding another image, another node over here to the left. So
No
Shift
way.
A, and then the one that you are looking for is Input Texture Coordinate. Texture Coordinate. So the default one is generated. So if you don't have anything connected into your vector input, which is, by the way, the vector input, vectors, how do you explain vectors? You don't. You just don't. In a beginner tutorial series, you don't need to know it. But really, the colors of these inputs,
I wish you would, because I'm
yellow
not
goes
really
to
a
yellow.
I'm not really a beginner. I'm just trying to relearn things, and it's like, I want to know. Give me this information you're holding from me.
Yellow, green goes to green, gray goes to gray. I mean, it doesn't actually. Gray and yellow can be interchangeable. It doesn't really matter if gray goes into a yellow, but generally you want to use the same color going into the same color. So this blue one, you must make sure that at least you've always
That's
got a
more
blue input going into it, but should be a texture coordinate is the one you're looking for. So generated is the one that it will use by default if nothing is added into it. What we want to change it to is object. When you do that, you might think like, oh, it's broken, nothing's happened. It is there, it's just that the scale of this has changed. So I need to increase this to be much higher before I can see that back. And now you can see I don't have that stretching occurring across the donut. Basically, object, it will basically treat the 3D view rather, instead of like wrapping it around, it'll sort of like try to understand it like in a 3D depth, the depth of it, and like if this part of the mesh is like hitting
Cool
this part
looking
of the
donut
cloud, it'll
thing.
map it to there. And anyway, that's sort of the way I imagine it. It's just, yeah, it does the correct mapping essentially for our donut. So we'll change the scale of this. Okay, this is the joy of procedural workflows like this. You can change the size and shape and things of anything you want. You can also change the detail, which you can't really see much going on here, but if you go like detail 0, it's just like soft big shapes, but then you can increase it, and it's kind of like it's adding more and more smaller shape splotches in between it almost. But default is 2. Let's just leave it at that. All right. The other thing I want to do in this case is I want to create, and this is the joy of nodes, is that you can take the output of this and not just use it for the
that's
color
fucking
input,
crazy.
which we've got here, but actually make it drive another part of the shader. And
Dude, you could make some
one
like
part of the shader we wanna
trippy
make it
ass
drive
shit.
is the bump map, okay? Because looking at our reference here, you can see it especially on the silhouette, but you can see it here, like the
Bumpy.
surface. If you were to
Yeah,
run
we need to make
your
bumpy.
fingernail across
That's
that
like a really
donut,
cool
you
like
would see like it would raise. There's
normal
little
map kind of
bumps
thing.
and micro grooves and everything happening across there. So we want to make this splotchy effect not just affect the color, but also affect the bump. And we can do that by adding another node, because what we need to do is make it drive this normal input. And there is no way you could ever guess that normal is what would drive the bump information of a shader. And while it would be great to make it like user friendly and say just call this bump, it's not just used for bump. It's used for a whole bunch of things. It's basic. Normal is the directions of the face on the model essentially. So if you're doing something to the normals of a shader, you are changing the appearance of the way those faces look. It's all very technical. It's kind of mathematical. You don't really need to know it. Other than to say that this is a blue input, input. So you couldn't take, and you could try. If you put the factor output of that noise texture into there, that would be wrong. Okay, it doesn't know what to do. It's now like it's converted our faces from smooth to just hard. It's completely wrecked it. I would actually love it if it just came up as red. Like, don't do that. This thing should just be red. We need to convert this first into information that the normal thing can read.
Because gray can't go into blue. Yeah, or purple,
A,
whatever, same thing.
And then go vector, and the node I'm looking for is bump. Okay, if I dropped this in here, if I drop it over a highlighted connector, it will now automatically drop it in there in the middle and connect it. It's done it terribly though. It's tried to guess, but it's done a bad job. I don't want to drive the normal input.
Wait,
I want to put
why
it
did the
into
roughness
height
change?
input.
Fuck? 3.
Height. Okay, now
Oh,
it is
no.
appearing
Wait, what? No.
the way it should. It's just way, way, way too strong. Now you might think that that what you need to change is the strength. It's actually not correct. The strength should always
because
be
I've
one.
had it
It's
at
kind
3,
of like
not 0.3.
on or off, like
Big
bump.
brain.
The one that you're looking for is distance, which is how in the 3D space, like how big do you want these bumps to appear? So it doesn't have a nice slider or anything, but it's the one you need. And I believe, I could be totally wrong on this, but I have heard, I'm pretty sure it's correct, but this distance value is in Blender units, which is by default metric. So this is treating this bump as if it is 1 meter. Like
No, I don't know metrics.
Which is ridiculous.
Shit.
So it's about 100
That's fine, it
times
doesn't
what it
matter.
should be. So I'm going to change this to 0.002. 0.002. And now that is much, much better. Now you can't really see. Can you see it? You can see it okay. You
can
would
see it
a
better
lot
from the
better
bottom.
actually if you turned up the detail.
Oh, right,
But
you
this
can
is
see it
the
right there.
joy of bump mapping, of normal mapping.
It looks
That's
like
what this
crumpled
is.
paper, dude.
This is fakery. All this detail here is detail that you get for free. You can see it's not changing the silhouette of our donut, okay, which is important. This is just, it's a fakery illusion to pretend as if this detail exists when it doesn't. So it's only appearing on the shader, so on the faces of the light and everything like that. It's not actually displacing it. If you wanted to do that, you would have to pay for it with so much higher like mesh density and everything. We did it actually for the previous tutorial. We'll not be using it for this because it was overkill. I went way too far on that. We're just going to keep it simple and make it look nicer as well. So I often joke like the person
There
who
we go.
discovered
That
bump
looks pretty
mapping,
sick.
this technique for bump mapping.
Oh my
must have
god,
fallen
that
out
actually
of
looks
their chair,
really
like
good.
in
Holy fuck.
1990s
Wait.
or 80s or whatever. They must have been like, this is the key that will finally enable us to create the detail needed in film and everything without having to pay for it on our, ridiculously slow computers. Because it's really insane what it's doing for free. All video games use normal maps because it's fake detail and you don't have to pay for it with render times. So it is phenomenal.
Some of it looks kind of whatever.
So
but
I don't want to use a detail of 3 because
Yeah, it
look,
looks good.
this is where it comes into like how detailed, how realistic do you want your donut to look? Because if you go really detailed, you kind of have to do it for everything, or else this one part will look odd. I see it a lot because I got 2 kids now, 1 2, 1 4. One that is 2 years old, one that is 4. That was a weird sentence. And they just watch terrible kids shows because there's just so much terrible kids content out there. It's just like all kids shows, they just don't care about like detail consistency. They'll have like a high res grass model and then just like this simplified house. And it's like, why? Just, like, can you not tell that like super detailed mega scans grass model doesn't go with that like Duplo house? I don't know. It's just one of my pet.
He's probably
pet
talking
peeves.
about like.
But what I'm saying
Amazing
is
World
like
of
if you
Gumball
go
or some
really
shit.
detailed on
Actually,
this,
probably not because that's
you will
intentional.
have to do it for your icing, your
Good show.
everything. So we actually want to go simplified. Keep it sort of a stylized sort of look. I reckon around like something around about 3. That might look good. And then, change the size of your scale or whatnot if you want to change that. But something like that. Like it's still clearly like not very, like the color hasn't changed much. And we're gonna in the next part actually do some texture painting.
God,
you can see
dude.
that it's got more visual interest there.
That's a
than
moldy,
was
disgusting
before.
donut.
Might
I don't
actually
want to
turn
eat
that
that.
down to like an even subtler amount, maybe somewhere in the
We're
middle.
making it move.
You can change it at any point in the process. That is the joy of 3D rendering. Okay, cool. So in the next part, we are
Damn, that
going to be doing
actually
the
looks
painting
really
aspect, where
sick.
we're going to create that white part.
All right, so I am gonna do. What do I want to do? Maybe the next. We'll do one more episode, and then after that, I'm gonna do a few other things because. Well, first of all, I want to see if my boy D-Dubs is still on. Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. I'm going to probably do some Rust with him after this. That will not be streamed. I'm not going to stream that. And I also need to get ready to go to the skate park after that. So I'm gonna be doing that at 7. It's already like 5 something. Like
So our
5.
existing node setup is a
507.
purely procedural workflow. This is all using computer mathematics and everything to create the result, which is all great, and it enables us to adjust things later on. It's great.
Math
But
is
for
awesome.
the next thing that we want to add is this white bit around our donut, where it's been sitting in the fat, but it's like getting
That's
less
texture
hot
paint.
fat on the surface, maybe, so it's cooking it less. So it's a white part of it. And there's a number of ways, there's always 100 ways to skin a cat in Blender. You could do it many different ways. You can make a gradient thing, do it all procedurally as well. But I find the fastest way, and actually probably the most, for something like this, like it's kind of like creative and you want to add some variation thing in there, you want to use texture painting. So Blender has that feature, texture paint, the little workspace at the top there. Click that, and this will take you to the texture paint window. Now, if you were to switch here, you can see that our donuts become purple, and that's because it needs an image texture to paint into, and one does not exist yet. You could create one over here, but really what you need to do first, and because we've already got a node set up already created over here, the best way to do it to make sure that you do it correctly and you haven't lost
Gotta
something
save the image or something.
is to add an image texture.
No, we're gonna have to UV unwrap. Oh my god, no way. I just realized. Wait, hold up. I need to see this. No. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe we don't. Oh, we don't. I don't think we have to UV unwrap. We probably do at some point, but I mean, it'll probably be good to learn it. But that is mine and a lot of other people's least favorite part of like game design or just 3D modeling in general, or just anything, bro. UV unwrapping sucks massive ass, bro.
And then
It's
paint
just
into that when
not
basically
fun
add
at
an
all.
image texture first and then switch to texture paint. So right up here, I'm going to hit Shift A, then go input. Is it input? Sorry. Texture, image.
Okay, so this texture, image texture, schmack.
Texture. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. Image texture is the one you're looking for. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to plug that into the base color. So I'm going to override this. In fact, I don't need the color ramp anymore. I'm just going to keep the noise texture that's going into the bump at the moment. So now that I've got this image texture, there's no image texture added. And I'm actually surprised it's black now. It used to be purple. Anytime Blender can't find an image texture, it would come up as purple. But evidently it's black for some reason. Anyways, you could, if you were to hit these two buttons here, open will open a texture from your hard drive, as we demonstrated in the last part. You could do that. But if you want to paint into something or paint something.
Oh, fuck. Hold up. Get these out of here.
From scratch,
turn it black,
you want to hit new. And by the way, this one on the left-hand side here, this will show you any textures that's currently loaded into Blender. I could bring that up as well. So this is the previous reference photo that I loaded into Blender. So it's like temporarily storing it in the background so that I could recall it later on if I wanted. What I want to click on is new because I want to create a new image texture. So I'm going to hit new. And then when you hit new, you get this like temporary little window pop-up thing. This is where we can change some values of things. The most important thing is the height and width. So this is the resolution of the image texture we're going to
So he's going to times 2 it.
So
I'm calling it.
Obviously, the higher res you go, then the more detail you could paint in, right? So this is, I mean, you really shouldn't care about this as you're a beginner because you won't know, like, depending on what model you're making, like how high res you need to go. But generally, like, you need to think, like, how close is the camera going to be to my object and how, like, am I rendering in 4K? Is the camera going really close? Yes, you're going to need to maybe render in like 2 or 4K or something as a texture to paint into, right? But if it's something like this, like honestly, you don't even need this big of an image. That's
no.
And the reason you don't want to go too big of an image is that the higher you go, the longer your render is going to take because Blender will have to load that texture in into the like the memory basically to render with it. It's also going to be slower to work with whilst you're creating shaders and everything else. So you want to try to keep things light. And for something like this, we really don't need much at all. We don't even need the default, which is usually pretty low. I'm going to halve this. So, which by the way, I'm just
I was
kind
of
of
right.
down so that I can change both
I meant
of the values at the same
multiple.
time.
I meant
I
divide
want to
by
halve
2.
it, and the easiest way to halve it is to do the math in the field, which is a cool thing that Blender lets you do. So if I add in /, that's divide by, and then number 2, and then I hit enter, it's now
that is pretty sick.
halved it basically. So it's now 512. And by the way, why don't you just like type in like 500? Like why 512? 512 seems like an odd number. It's one of those like, you know, computer technical things. It's like keeping it to the power of 2, I believe. It just makes it easier for it to process and store the information or like render it in the correct space. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't looked into it. I've been using Blender for 15 years. But it's best to try to keep it with it. You know, it's like the memory of the computer. It's like 128, 256, 512, 124, etc. You kind of go in that. I don't know. Maybe the nerds just insult you. The mathematical the computer people, maybe you can reply in the comments what it actually is for. But anyways, just divide it by 2. I'm going to go 512. Now the base color, you could change it later on when you actually start painting, but just to make it easier, I'll just do it now. I'll set a sort of a base color of a donut. So something around about a value of a 0.8, saturation of around about a 0.6, something like that. I'll go with that. And then the name, which I could also change later, but I'll name it now. Donut base. I don't need alpha, and then I'm going to hit OK. Haha. So if this is that color is the same as this color, then it would just be doing like nothing would have changed right now because this is a solid image texture which we can't see.
You can change? Come on.
But which we can't, like I can't show you the image.
Hey,
like, on this
there we
view.
go.
But if we click on texture paint mode, you should see that it's shown up right here. When you click to texture paint mode, it should show you by default. This is the properties here.
What?
But if you click on active tool there, active tool, which is it's always just visible, I believe, and it's always the active tool.
I don't know why it's not showing.
Because we are in texture paint mode on our object, it's now showing us the texture paint. So it's saying where are you painting into, and it's painting into our donut base texture. And over here on the left-hand side, you should see the solid color, which is the new image which we've created. If you can't see it, just select it over here and it should show up. Okay, now if I was to change this color to be something and just paint, you can see I'm painting onto my model. And you should also see it showing up when you click to texture paint mode, it should show you by default. This is the properties here. But if you click on active tool there, active tool, which is it's always just visible, I believe, and it's always the active tool. And because we are in texture paint mode on our object, it's now showing us the texture paint. So it's saying where are you painting into, and it's painting into our donut base texture. And over here on the left-hand side, you should see the solid color, which is the new image which we've created. If you can't see it, just select it over here and it should show up. Okay, now if I was to change this color to be something and just paint, you can see I'm painting onto my model. And you should also see it showing up on your image texture over there. Okay, now where is it, like, because the other thing you can do is you can change.
Why is it, wait, it's not like
automatically set to this, but in my case it's not. I want to change to paint mode, and then I could actually paint directly over here as well. So this is again sort of talking about the image coordinates. To take a texture and a 2D flat texture and map it onto a 3D model, it has to wrap it in some way according to texture coordinates. So this coordinates that we're using right now is the UV map.
Wow.
So if I was to actually go into edit mode, just go to edit mode right here. You can see these are my image, whatever, my mesh, right? And it's created this grid here. So each of these single grids, in fact, if I was to switch, don't do this. I'm just doing it so I can show you.
I understand why it doesn't show up on here.
Go to sync mode.
Right? I'm kind of going ahead.
This is a solid.
Not like paying attention too much.
View right here. By default, it's always just visible, I believe, and it's always the active tool. And because we are in texture paint mode, always just visible, I believe, and it's always the active tool there. Active tool, which is it's always just visible, I believe, and it's always the active tool. And because we are in texture paint mode on our object, it's now showing us the texture paint. So it's saying where are you painting into, and it's painting into our donut base texture. And over here on the left-hand side, you should see the solid color, which is the new image which we've created. If you can't see it, just select it over here and it should show up.
What the fuck,
Okay,
dude?
now if I was to change this color to be something and just paint.
Why does it... Our views look different. Oh, there we go. See, like, it's not showing up on here. I don't understand. Okay, there might be a thing in the comments. Hold up. Oh, there it is. Wait, what? A mesh menu. How the fuck do you do that? This maybe? Ah, yes. Normals. Reallocate outside. Okay. Oh shit, there we go. But now it all shows up over here. Is this all thank you? Is that it? Wait, now this is... Oh, this is only... Okay, never mind. Hold on. View paint. Holy shit, it actually works. Yeah! Fuck yeah, sweet. Okay, I'm okay with that. I know that it shows this, but I don't really care.
Paint, you can see I'm painting onto my model. Automatically directly over here as well. So this is, again, sort of talking about the image coordinates. To take a texture, a 2D flat texture, and map it onto a 3D model, it has to wrap it in some way according to texture.
Oh, look at that. You can see the inside of it.
So this coordinates that we're using right now is the UV map. So if I was to actually go into edit mode, just go to edit mode right here. You can see these are my image. Whatever.
Oh, actually, wait. I think the reason that's showing. Okay, I think I got it. Is because they're. Oh, whoops. Is because they're all selected. Ah, yeah. Right. Figuring shit out.
And it's created this grid here. So each of these single grids. In fact, if I was to switch, don't do this. I'm just doing it so I can show you. Go to sync mode, right? If I was to select different parts of this mesh, you can see which parts it actually correlates with on the image texture.
God,
there's actually a great image on Twitter. I'll paste it up here so you can see it. But it's
yes,
yeah, it was like the best way to explain UV coordinates to like a
that's super accurate. That's super accurate. It's literally taking a 3D object and then fucking pancake mode.
Even is like a Christmas ornament, like a chocolate of a Christmas like little Santa thing. It's the exact same thing. It's taking a 2D thing and then it is wrapping it around the model. So that is what it's doing. So we're painting onto a 2D texture, which is then being mapped onto it. So you could paint over here, or you could paint.
Sorry
onto
if I'm
the
making
model.
y'all yawn,
It's generally
dude.
much easier to paint onto the model.
Drain.
And that's what we're going
to eat some food.
I will.
Something like that.
What view am I in? Yeah, let's go. Okay, image editor, paint mode, and then texture paint mode. Okay, and then this is turned on again. I got to turn that off. Okay, display. I don't want the image texture. Okay, all right, and then I want to change the fill thing. For some reason, it sets it as white. I don't know. And then I'll just single click, and now I've got my my donut base there. Solid color base, I mean. All right. Now, if I was to set this to a white color, and let's go, 0.8 will be fine. And then I'll set it to kind of like a low strength. And I've got a Cintiq sitting right next to me, but I will not use it because instead I'm going to click like this, just like you guys are with your little mouse. But obviously, if you've got a stylus, then it's much better because you've got pen pressure. You don't have to do as many clicks. Click, 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 click. But yeah, I'm painting around the middle part, and you can see that it's reflected over there. I could also paint across here. I could set my brush strength. And the brush strength, same hotkey as we did with sculpting, it's F. to change your, sorry, your size, not strength. Size is F, and then strength is Shift F, which is the exact same hotkeys as sculpting, which is nice. It's a nice thing that Blender does. It tries to use the, whoa, you see that little thing that just popped up there? That was like one of my scripts, my add-ons that I've got enabled, just had a fit right then for some reason. I don't know why. But that's third-party add-ons. You know, you get what you get. Sometimes it'll just have a hizzy fit. But anyways, yeah, one of the good things about Blender is like the hotkeys are generally consistent. Like G for grab and S and scale and rotate. You can even do that. You can do that everywhere. Like for nodes, like, yeah, I didn't even show you, but like, yeah, you could like take these and like scale them with S and rotate them. It's like, why would you need to rotate? But like, you
I
can.
think this looks
like,
better
all
when
the
it's
hotkeys are the
not
same
so many
everywhere in
clicks,
Blender.
though.
It's really nice actually.
Do
They've
a
done
lot of
it.
this.
Unlike Adobe, looking at you. Try and go from like Adobe to Illustrator, and it's like, what? Like the pen tools are different, and like everything's got a different. It just drove me crazy. Anyways, by the way, if you hit X, that is a hotkey from Photoshop. I know I just badmouthed Adobe, but there's a hotkey from Adobe of Photoshop. It's the same here. We'll just swap between two like a foreground and background color. So I want to keep white, but then I want to make this one my donut color. So I'm going to click this, click the eyedropper, click that, and now I could like quickly swap. Like if this part looks too white to me, I can do some brownish painting, and then if this part I want to make it white, I can just hit X and do that. So the reason I'm doing this like sort of staggered thing is this is kind of how it looks. I mean, that looks like solid white. I think that was like a homemade recipe, but this one I've just looked in other photos, and it seems to be not a constant color that goes all around it. It's sort of like splotchy. There'll be parts that'll have more, and parts that'll have less. Not sure if you can hear, but yeah, there's a crow that's just going ape outside.
Hey, I think that looks pretty fucking good.
I like rented my office.
I think that looks pretty solid, if you ask me. That looks pretty
fucking good. It's just a residential block, and I'm like, I have to make sure there's no like barking dog next door because that'll just like ruin tutorials. And I'm like, all right, dogs are cool. All right, everybody seems cool. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And then I like move in. Didn't realize that like at odd times throughout the day, it's just the trees around here. You just have birds fighting constantly and just barking at each other. So I just have to deal with it. Or more like you have to deal with it. But I don't even know if you can hear it. It's hard.
That looks so bad.
To understand what the microphone will pick up. All right, so that's pretty good.
Okay,
right,
I think I like it.
Go. We got a thing. All right. Now, one thing to note is when you do texture painting on a texture that you have created in Blender or you've altered or modified in Blender, you can see that on this image thing up here, you've got a little star. And that star means that this image is
You're watching this on YouTube, you can't
saved yet. It's actually it's only visible in your current blend session, right, temporarily. If you were to actually quit right now, which I'll just do something dangerous and say quit, it'll say, do you want to save your changes, first of all, for your blend file, but also, do you want to save your modified images? That's a new feature of Blender, by the way. Never used to have that. So it used to be all the time people would paint something in Blender, and then they would go, wow, that's loud. They would say, what happened to my texture?
I fucking love that. Mine isn't like that, but like I see some YouTubers and shit, and like that computer sound thing will fucking scare the shit out of them, and it's so funny.
Why is it not in the thing? It's like, yeah, you didn't save it. So you want to save your texture. So you want to go save or save as, and it will then say where do you actually want to where do you want to save it? Okay, so let's save it right here. I'll call this donut base. Let's do that. And now.
Oh my god, I need to sort. Fuck. Okay, whatever. This isn't gonna be too big of a deal yet. No. Where is it? Where's this? Save. Wait. Did he just hit file? Am I stupid? Why do you do this?
Paint something. What happened to my texture? Save your texture. So you want to go save or save as, and it will then say where.
Image, save as. You know what? I'll keep it here for now. It's kind of a bad place for it, but
Where do you actually want
whatever.
to,
I'll
where
organize
do you
shit
wanna save
later.
it? Okay, so let's save it right here. I'll call this, yeah, donut base. Let's do that. And now that little star there has gone. So that means now that if I was to exit, it doesn't matter because this thing has happened. If I was to do another little paint session here, the star has appeared again because it hasn't saved it. So
Oh, what the fuck?
hotkey to...
Oh, wait. I actually want to do something really... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, that kind of fucks things up. Okay, let's go ahead and let's bring the strength way down. Here we go. Now let's make this massive and then just... Bro, what? What? Where does this end? Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. I was just thinking, like, if it was a little bit darker, it would look a little bit better.
To save
oh, wait. I need to save again. Oops. Save.
just the image texture, it's Alt-S. Do that.
I always forget. The image thing right here, if you don't save it, it'll have, like, a star on it. So you need to do this.
The image.
No,
all right, so
really
back at my shader over here.
go crazy on that.
I like the way this looks, but I want to also use parts
Yo,
of my noise texture,
look
which
at
is what I had
that.
before, because I
looks
want to
so
have
fire.
that, this look, right? Where I've got that kind of browny, white, yellowy parts where it's all kind of like splotchy across it. Like it's been sitting in a fryer, kind of uneven. I feel like the more like commercial, because I've looked at so many donut references, the more commercial the donut operation, the more uniform and plain your donuts will appear. But if you're like doing homemade donuts or like artisanal donuts, I'm sure that's a thing now, you'll get like more interesting shapes and things. So anyways, take that as you will. All right, so what I want to do is I want to take the output of my noise texture and somehow infuse it with my base colors here. And the way that you do that is, in this case, because it is not a... If you were combining two shaders, which is a whole, shaders, whatever, you would do it with a mix shader, and you would get two inputs, which is a green. So you would take the green into the green, blah, blah, blah. What we want to do is combine two yellow, like the color of this tells you what sort of information it's being transported across. I want to take this grayscale and this yellow, which is basically just color information, and I want to combine them. So what I need is another node called a add color mix RGB. So if I take this mix RGB, drop this in right here, and then take the output of my factor input and drop this into the bottom input right here. What this will do now is if I set this factor amount here is showing which one do you want to show. If it's all the way to the left, it's showing just the top input. If it's all the way to the right, it's showing just the bottom input. Okay?
Oh shit!
And it's a simple like opacity slider. It's like if it's in Photoshop and there's a layer above it and you're changing the opacity. That's all it is doing. This mix box type, whatever, that is just like Photoshop. It is a blend type. It's a blending mode.
Oh, there's so many. Bro,
invert.
See, this is what I'm talking about. There's like, so, okay. First of all, there's so many different nodes, right? Like, there's billions of different fucking nodes. Like, the lists are insane sometimes, okay? Like, there's so many of them, right? And then each of them have, like, crazy amounts of shit that you can do on them. And, like, you look at this, and it's like, god damn. And it's like, man. It's crazy.
Order for some reason. There we go. Now it's the correct order. And that will take basically it'll do the exact same thing that it would in Photoshop. So this is an overlay. If I want to take just the dark parts of my bottom input, then multiply is the one that I want. So that way it'll ignore all of the white areas. Shader compilation, the downfall of Eevee. It'll ignore all the white areas and just use the dark values. So now that this bottom input just becomes the dark thing. The one that I actually want, though, is overlay. Overlay, similar to multiply, but it will also, as well as darkening areas, it will also add it. So if you look at just the add one, then it will do the opposite of the multiply. It will not darken, but it'll ignore the dark areas and only use the white areas. So overlay does both, kind of. It'll brighten it if it appears brighter than the texture underneath it.
That shit's looking
darken it if
fire.
it is darker than the texture underneath it.
That shit's looking fire,
the factor
dude.
input there is like the strength of it, really. The strength of how much of this bottom input do you want to add as an overlay thing.
Look at that
on top,
donut,
basically.
man.
So
That
all the way to 1 is way too
rendered
high.
donut.
I don't want to go that far, but I want to add some input to it. And in fact, I might change my scale of this to be a little bigger. That looks pretty nice, actually. And my recording just crashed because I ran out of disk space. I should have listened to that notification that popped up. But anyways, it's a matter of
like
just tinkering until you're happy with
I feel
the
like
result.
I don't.
It's the joy of 3D. You can just pull
I
up
feel like I
your
don't have that
reference
anymore.
and side by side and go, do I want something like that, or do I want something
I don't know
like
what happened
this,
to
and
mine.
what can I do to try to
But
improve
that's
it?
whatever. I don't know how you
but
change
this
the
is
colors of it.
pretty basic setup, but you can sort of get a feel now for how nodes work.
What happened
right?
to
We've
our
got
colors?
An
I
image
forgot.
texture that's being added with a procedural one combined into a base color, and then that same procedural one is also driving bump.
I don't know.
And
Whatever.
reading
I
left
think
to
it looks
right,
cool.
we can see how our shader is made up of. All these values that don't have anything plugged into them are obviously just values. If I wanted to, I could also make like this roughness. I could take the output of my noise texture and make it apply to my roughness as well. So I would have what looks like, well, we'll see once the shaders compilation finishes.
It's gonna be something. Oh, it's actually not that
Not
bad.
much, actually, but there should be some parts that look kind of like smudges. That's kind of a way to make a smudge map, basically. You'll have parts that will look more diffuse, like
I'm gonna
more
throw mine into
diffused,
the
like more
palette.
matte, and then other parts that'll look glossy, and you could like exaggerate it with a color ramp. I'm sort of getting ahead of myself here and just mucking around, but
Oh my god!
you can see
it's the
how
golden,
valuable
the
nodes
golden
are,
bagel.
and why before nodes.
Yo, that
oh,
looks
it
sick.
was tough
dude. What?
times back in my day of Blender. There you go. You
Oh,
got what looks
ew.
like puddles all over your donut now,
Ugh.
just by making this noise texture go
It's
into the
wet.
roughness thing. You can do a lot with it.
Oh, the
But that's
color
it.
ramp
That'll do
is
it for
gone,
this
that's
part.
why.
So go ahead, click on the screen here to join me.
It's weird that you
in
could
the
delete
next
it.
part of our
It's
donut
whatever.
series.
Damn. And then we have to do. Okay, this is where like, oh my god, this shit gets kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. The sprinkles are pretty nutty. Not gonna lie. Wait, this is 17.
If you've just opened
No way,
Blender for the
dude.
first time and then you've tried to
I thought it was only 12. Lighting. Okay, I see. Lighting, beginner, compositing. I don't know what that is. And rendering again. But he already went over rendering. And then the finale. Okay, well, we got quite a bit more to go. We're only on what I think we just did part 8 maybe, or we're
So our existing node setup is a
yeah, so we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got 8 more to go. I don't know how I didn't calculate that in my head. That's kind of stupid, but it is what it is.
purely
I'm gonna see if there's anyone else streaming at the moment. Oh, we gotta give it to our boy. We gotta give it to our boy. All right, dudes. If you want 350 channel points, stick in for the raid. Gonna quick do this and then do my outro. All right, dudes. If y'all enjoyed this content, be sure to check out all the social links in the about section. Or you can put up the social links by doing ! that social media. I have all the main ones, so if there's anything that you want to see, go check that out. Also, check out the main YouTube channel and the VODs YouTube channel, because all of my VODs will be backed up on my second channel, which is Bored to Entertain, Clips and VODs, which I don't do clips anymore. But I might come back to that at some point. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on the VODs channel, check out all the social links down below. If you want to watch things live, like we are right now, in real time, go check out the description. You can find the Twitch and then all the other shit. If you want to join the community, check the Discord. join up on the Discord. Discord is important. And also there's charity links. There's charity links underneath the social links. There's 10 of them. So if you want some variety on throwing your money at different places that need them, there's a bunch of options down below underneath the social links. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure, stay frosty.